Good morning, everyone. Today's video is on the Monarch butterfly with dichroic wings. I'm excited about this one. Let me show you. So for our colors today, I am going to make a base of, this is Creation is Messy Butter Pecan. I like this color. It's a new one for me. And it's kind of like a blush kind of peach, but it's really soft and elegant and subtle, and it's a great color. Then I have my dichroic from Riley Designs, and this is cyan and copper. So copper is on the side with the clear glass over the top, and cyan is on the rough side. And then, of course, I just pulled some stringers of Creation is Messy Hades. They're not super fine stringers, but they are skinny. And then I thought for today I would make the body out of a Fétre sage. I wanted something besides black, and a Fétre sage just seemed to be the right thing to do. So here we go. All right, here we go. I started out with a big old fat honker of an oval bead. I went ahead and I used my CG bead roller to roll out this honker. And I'm just heating it up. I'm gonna flatten it because I really want a really nice oval flat shape to put my butterfly on. And for some reason this shape reminds me of those old Victorian pendants that the ladies used to wear, the ones with the faces on them. They had this oval shape that I just thought was so elegant and pretty. All right, so here we go. I got my mashers out. Oh, this is gonna be hard. This is a lot of glass. It may take a couple times, so let's give it a shot. See, I told you I use these mashers a lot. Oh, I might get it on the first try. Wow, see how pretty that is? Oh, yay. I thought I might have to mash it twice, but I didn't. Yay. Let me just kind of tighten up the edges here so they're nice and straight. Of course, I am flashing out the tool marks, even though we're going to cover them up with dichroic. I don't know. It's a habit. It's a good habit to have. Get everything smoothed out. Looking pretty and elegant. Straighten there a little bit. You'll start to develop an eye where like every little nook and cranny you notice, and even though it doesn't look like it's a problem to anyone else, it's always a problem for the artist. See, like right there, it's not perfectly exactly straight. Okay, I'm happy. That's a pretty shape. All right, I have my dichroic. And let me just get this right there like that so we can really see everything. Now I do have my torch pretty cranked up, and I'm going to be working, you know, up in the cool area, heated up down here to keep the bead warm. This is one of those beads, I guess all big beads, where I just like having my torch cranked up and it giving me the flexibility to work where I need to work. So this guy is cranked up. Now I'm heating up my dichroic with the smooth glass side in the flame and keeping that coating out. And I actually have a little tippy tip on my dichroic here that I can use to lay down this first little piece. So here we go. I got my dichroic heated up. I also got my bead heated up, and it's just gonna stick right there. And now I turn my mandrel sideways, and I will own up. The first bead I did and I taped, I broke my bead release. So it's because I'm so excited about this bead and I pulled too hard on the dichroic. And next thing you know, ping, there goes the bead release. All right, there is the first petal of his wing. Let's go ahead and make a longer one right there. Turning that mandrel sideways. Now just be patient, Maria. Don't yank on the dichroic. You'll be sorry. Nice and hot. Pull it off. Yay. Okay, one more little wing, and that'll be his top wing. right there. And I did make some stringers, but then I thought, I'm just gonna use this full 1/4 inch. I think it'll be fine. And pulling it kind of towards the center of the bead. Okay, that's his top wing. I'm gonna get out my little dental tool here and just kind of press everything flat, especially the edges of that dichroic. The bead I did yesterday, it did have some dichroic that leaked out on the sides where I didn't get the clear completely pressed down. So I don't want that to happen today. Okay, that looks good. That is a beautiful wing. You know what? Maybe I'll use my stringers for the bottom wing since it's smaller. All right, and now you know what? I just feel the need to flatten it with my press. Ooh, that's a pretty wing. That's a very pretty wing. Okay, let's try these stringers. I made these yesterday. These are, I think they're cyan and red, something like that. But same thing. Because they're encased, the whole thing is encased with clear, not so worried about burning the coating. I don't think this is gonna work. Let's see what it looks like. I might have to layer everything. One. Nope, I don't like it. I'm going back to my stick. It's too skinny. And that's okay though, because I'm just gonna lay this one right on top of that one. And no one will ever know. Okay, down it goes. Turn it sideways. And wait, patience, patience. Pull it up like that. And let's see if I can sculpt it into a full wing here. I think it'll be all right. Oops. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, it's gonna be fine. Look like little petal wings. There is a separation between the top wing and the bottom wing, so that's okay. Oh, let me get the back of this bead because I'm getting nervous. All right, I'm just gonna go around and do like the sides, the bottom, just to get that heat to be absorbed. It'll go ahead and kind of flush the top half of the bead where the butterfly is, but I do like getting the sides and the bottom up here on the top a little bit, just to flash it, keep it warm. And I'm still gonna do some shaping here. I think that looks really good though. All right, I'm happy. Let's go ahead and put in the little veins. Now I have a little small skinny black that you probably won't be able to see. But I'm just gonna go in between each of the little petal parts there. And Monarchs, they have a little, like a round one here. And then up here, they kind of go down. So it reminded me a lot of the stained glass bead that we did the other day. All right, a little over here. And then of course, let's just dissect that bottom bead. Just like so. Okay, and then let me press in that black, even though you guys probably can't see it. But you'll see it when it's done. Oh, this one's gonna come out so good. This one's gonna come out better than the first one. I tell you, some beads are just a grind, especially the ones that you make like all the time. And then some beads, I get excited about the new design, but I have to make a couple dozen of them before I'm happy with it. And then some beads like this one are just magic and they come out great the first time. Okay, I got the little veins on. Now I'm gonna take a thicker stringer of black and I'm gonna go around the outside of the wing because the Monarch butterfly, they have that black part with the white dots on it, on the edges. And again, I'm getting crazy about keeping my bead warm. You guys who are really good at these big beads are laughing at me. Don't panic. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna go around the outside. Round the outside, round the outside. And the bottom bead is, or the bottom wing is separated from the top wing. So I'll take that black and go kind of at the halfway point and then around this edge. Just like so. All right, good. Now let's press that in all around the sides. And I got my water because my tool feels hot because it's starting to stick. Oh my God, that's such a gorgeous little wing. Okay. All right. Now, what I do for the white, I wanted to kind of get it a swirly. So I'm going to just put some white dots. Okay, guys, sorry about that technical blooper. My camera got too hot and it turned off. So what I did while I was cooling off my camera is I went ahead and I finished my little swirlies on this wing. And then I did the wing on the other side of the bead. So I've got a whole new wing here with the little swirlies of white and black. And now the final touch is to put his little body on. And I was gonna do it in sage, and I tried it on the first bead that I broke the bead release. And the sage was all right, but it's not as elegant as the black body. And I didn't want to take away from these beautiful wings. So I've got my Sim Hades, and I'm just going to draw a little body right down the side of that bead. It's just a little brush stroke. And then I'm just going to put on a big old blob for his head right there. And I'm going to let that blob melt in a little bit. I'm not going to flatten it because I kind of wanted it to stick out, but I do want it nice and round and oval. That's a big blob. I might have to melt it down a lot. But I'm trying to keep the body kind of, oh, I don't know what to say, muted, subtle. It needs to melt a little on this side. There we go. I think that's good. Now for his little body, I did put in, let me get that little tail smushed down. I did put in some little ridges. I don't know that he needs it. I'm just kind of smushing things around here, sculpting them out a bit. I think that's good. I think I'm happy. All right, guys, I think I'm happy with that butterfly. There you go. I will post once it cures and anneals, and yeah, look for it in the comments section. Like I said, I love this bead. I think it came out so great. I'm so happy. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a safe Halloween. I'll be back next week. We're going to start in on November. Take care. Bye.